Hey guys, I wanted to show you my personal collection of my Rosemary G necklaces and let you in on one of my favorite designers of all time. Here we go. Morning everyone. It's a beautiful sunny day here, so I wanted to make an outdoor video of my personal Rosemary G collection. The only thing I'm missing is my elephant because I wore it. So I don't have it here, but I do have a beautiful leopard jasper elephant. I sold one on Friday and I have one more to sell. And then I don't know of other leopard jaspers if anyone else has one. But everything else is here. So I categorized it into Native American influence, Egyptian, Asian influence, animals, and gemstone. The only animal I don't have here is my stingray. That's the only one I'm missing, who is similar to the carp. It's identical in every way. It just has a stingray instead of a carp on the end. I do have one of those in my collection. So let's go through them. I sell these, I collect these. This is my personal collection. There's no shame in my game selling these. I love them. I can attest personally to the quality, to the legacy, and I'm really a real enthusiast, and I think it comes through when I sell them because there's just a vibe that gets created and an excitement among us. And if you're new to this, Rosemary G was a talented jewelry artisan, and her whole life made jewelry, but particularly in the 1980s and 90s. Sorry about the traffic here. She designed for Saks, Bergdorf's, Lord and Taylor, and when she passed away, all of her new old stock was discovered in her house last year. So I call it her jewelry tomb, and I think that she, like I said, easily could have had all of this disassembled for the bullion and the gemstone value, and chose not to for a reason, so that she could live on through us. And so I'm just obsessed. All right, let's get into it. So we have here hematite and all of the Zuni bears. Got the sodalite, amethyst, goldstone. I've sold some of her fetishes. I sold 3 on Friday night. This one I'm keeping because I like the contrast of the hematite and the bears. This has a really good tag. They don't all have really good tags, and that's not a problem for me. I have a link to her original estate sale, and I can verify all the ones that I have. So, it's Rosemary G. This is a very different one. It's one of her cowrie shelled turtles. This certainly looks like turquoise to me. All chip nugget. I do have one of these that's a little more plain, no turtle, but gold balls with the turquoise chips. And obviously someone was reselling this, and it just says carnelian, yak, brass, and turquoise, $90, but it is in her original estate photos. There's a plate with about 4 turquoise pieces. So I have this one, and I have another one that isn't here, but I will have it for sale. That's just plain with gold beads and turquoise chunks like this. So this one I love, and this is kind of the Native American inspired corner. Then we go to the Egyptian corner. I have tried to get all the scarabs I can of hers. I've sold a rock crystal scarab. I sold an incredible one on Friday with gold. I have actually sold this one to one of my subscriber collectors, and I know that it's probably one of her favorites because it's one of mine. This is that incredible multi-agate. Her scarabs are the best. The jasper, gorgeous. Her tiger's eye is exquisite. So she's never going to use cloudy tiger's eye or subpar tiger's eye. It's all going to be the best tiger's eye. So that is that one. And then the necklace I sold on Friday night actually had one of these attached to it. But I did get one of the freestanding pendants. I believe Jody's Jewels has one of these as well. She'll be on tomorrow afternoon. I'm going to make something for myself out of that. But look at how beautifully the red quartz goes with that blue. She had her color wheel down. This is a long version with the multi-agate and the tiger's eye on the side. Absolutely beautiful. I thought about selling the long one, but it goes so well with the rest, I don't know that I can. These are a little bit different. These are brown scarabs, but obviously the matching bracelet. and then the earrings. And I may be able to sell these earrings because I may be able to get my hands on another pair in the future, but for now this is my Egyptian set, and I don't intend to sell any of that at this point. I will work hard to get more for you guys. So now we're over into the Asian influence. I sold one of these on Friday. This is mine. This is called a Natsuki, and really exciting. I'm gonna have some Natsukis of hers to sell, which are rare, old bone carvings that she used in her jewelry from her estate. So I'm pretty excited about that. They will be expensive. Natsukis are always expensive, but amazing pieces. So she's got the Botswana agate, and let's see, this looks like, I think it's rhodonite. Gorgeous, huge, 20 millimeter plus. This one I won't sell. It was labeled as Botswana agate, but honestly, it tests into jade. I just don't know, but it is one of my favorites. And you have it's called a fruit pendant hanging, so another Asian influence. This one, I listed one of these on Friday. It didn't meet the reserve, but this is my guy. My guy has an inclusion. I took it to my jeweler. He said we cannot give him a nose job. He is, he has a natural inclusion down to the core of this piece, and it's not a defect. So I will not fix it for you. And he commented how exquisite this was. This is the red jasper and the Natsuki. Got all the Saks Fifth Avenue tags on these. I do have another Buddha. He doesn't have a beard, and he is, I got two of the ones that I could so that I could keep one and sell one to hopefully pay for me keeping. So he is, if you go back to the Friday auction, he is in there, but there is a reserve on him. This one is one of her carved woods. These are called boxwood, and that's the same thing that this guy is. Boxwood, beautiful carved, smooth, silky wood. He has a butterfly kite, amber, citrine, and her black agate, and the Saks tag. These I collected all that I could in the beginning. These came out in the very beginning. So this is carved angel skin coral. Different sizes, so you know that these aren't like machine made. These are like hand selected, all different sizes on these. I will definitely be letting one of these go. I don't know which one yet. One has, two have the gold fill push clasps, and this is the white quartz on these, and one has a spring ring. So they're a little different. This is such a large bead, I would probably want to keep this one. I need to clean up my couch a little bit. So those are my Asian influence Rosemary G's. Then I have my animals. I'm missing my stingray, but he would go right here. He's, I wore him the other day, so he's not out here. This is a carp, carved bone carp. I love these mushroom jaspers. This is black serpentine, and then disc jasper. And just look at him, incredible. This is carved horn. I sold one of these on Friday. That's the only one I had. And this is my personal one. He's a wolf eating beads. Guys, I mean, I may decide if I don't wear these in the future, I'll release some of these, but at this point, probably not. But I do have another fish to sell, and I do have a stingray to sell like this. So you can inquire, but these are just my collection. This one, I can get more of this, so I can sell this one if you like the copper koi, but I wanted to keep one of him. He's got amethyst and amazonite. And then I love Mr. Water Buffalo. I sold a water buffalo on Friday that was a shorty. This one's a long, and I love this bead right here, this African trade bead. Her materials were just to die for. And this is not necessarily the video that I foreshadowed about her. That's gonna be a separate video coming out later this weekend. Not this weekend, sorry, next weekend. This is my gemstone collection. I have two black ones like this I can sell. I love this abstract heart she uses. That's in a lot of her designs. This is the carved lotus. I have sold one or two of these. This is mine. It's the piece I wear probably the most. It goes with everything. This is more of that multi-agate. These are the beads that are in the hot pink necklaces, which I still have some of. And this is a black version of it, and I love that. It goes with everything. I wear that with the long scarab because it also has multi-agate. So that's the thing, is hers are so pairable together that, because she uses so many of the same materials, They overlap, sorry. I had to change up my music. She loves her malachite. I have lots of malachite pieces. I have one more like this to sell. It's a donut disc, gold fill beads, really long malachite, and this is the highest retail that I think I have, $386. So that was at Saks, you know, decades ago. It was still almost a $400 necklace. I love this one. This is good for my legal stuff that I do. This I've sold several of. I think I have one more. I would have to check, but I think I might have one more. These beads are like creamsicles. Gorgeous, gorgeous. The turquoise and the cones. I don't know, some of these tags are blank. Yeah, this is a blank, but I love this one, very unique. I have some of these in white that twirl. This one is the only rose quartz I have, and I love her rose quartz. As you can see, this one has angel skin coral. She uses the highest quality material. This is faceted rose quartz down to a carved bone. I love this one. I have a plain faceted rose quartz, and I have a white one with carved bone that I can sell in the future. And then these are the tribal ones. So this is inlaid lapis amber. This is one of my favorites. I have lots of other amber pieces for sale, just none like this. This is chip amethyst and more of that multi-agate. Love this one in the brass. And this one's really special. This is a carved bone scorpion. And let's see, rhodonite. I'm sorry, this is a yak bone beetle. I just thought that was bone. Yak bone beetle. And rhodonite, bone, and brass. So pretty amazing. Although this could be the yak bone. I can't tell if this is the yak bone and this is the bone or vice versa, but nonetheless, absolutely incredible. That's really the thrust of my collection. I sell these, I love them. And if you can get your hands on some, you should. My next sale is September 29th, but I'll probably pop up in between there and I'll bring some of these. And if you want to inquire on the pieces like this that I have for sale, you can email me, ladiesloop24@gmail.com. Thanks so much. Bye. Forgot one more in my collection. That would be the butterfly. The butterflies came out early. They were in rose quartz and tiger's eye, and they have carved large side butterflies of jasper. And I have these together because I was going to wear these together. If someone is in dire need of a butterfly, I may consider selling this, but I also like this for legal stuff too because I think it's feminine but powerful. Adding to the animals, I have a stingray, and you can inquire if you want one. I have another for sale. I have the elephant in my collection and the whale. I'll be getting a couple more of to sell. I hope you enjoyed this video, and like and subscribe if you did, and I appreciate you so much. Thanks.